This year, we are paying tribute to the hundreds of men who have given their life trying to replicate the strange and unique architecture of the Eiffel Tower. That wonderful device, towering over Paris, dreamed of, constructed, and made real to bring to life Eiffel's dreams. What has now become known as the Eiffelian ideals, those being direct communication with the central chakra energy stream from the life forms on Mars, a wireless telecommunications infrastructure and power distribution system connecting the major cities of Earth, and an earthquake machine capable of destroying any and all of Central Command's enemies remotely. Gustav Eiffel had achieved consciousness of these three ideals that would later bear his name after a visitation he suffered during his design of the internal mechanisms of the Statue of Liberty. The craft awoke him before dawn, inserted strange things into his person, and left him programmed like a loom to complete several tasks before his physical death. Upon awakening, near the design site of that astronomical observatory he was building in Nice, he immediately sought the comfort of Mime, the mute prostitute which served him as a muse and a scholar of comfort. Satisfied with the day, feeling in line with the programming that Control had began to implant upon him, this nightly terror of alien visitation would continue. And one night, two of the smaller creatures, the dwarfs, broke his leg in several places. They cursed him violently. This was the moment the seed took hold, when Eiffel began to hear the disembodied and wireless voice of Nikola Tesla in his brain. Control Unit Alpha was ecstatic. Earth would soon be in radiant harmony with process control. The sad fact, as we all know, is that Earth did not come under process control. Although it was not for lack of trying, hundreds, thousands of meme units have continued to work their magic upon the creatures of Earth, and our little dwarf friends continue their mission to understand our offspring on Earth through the tireless insertion, the tireless sessions of probing, the breaking of legs. It's hard and dirty work. They cuss them upside down this way to Sunday. But we salute them for their resilience. We salute them for their steadfast adherence to Mission Control's vision. Now our gathering this year in this beautiful Hilton Hotel and Conference Center is focused on these very men who tried in the years since to replicate the lost art of Tower Eiffel. Budgetary cutbacks and terrestrial drawdown politics have resulted in more of a hands-off approach in respect to the goals of process control, not to mention our friends in the Hypnotist Dog and Bitch Club. Yes. Regardless, the Earthmen have never been able to replicate the unique tower. I'd like to remind everyone at this moment that our gold sponsor for today's event is Elevator World Magazine out of Mobile, Alabama. Their message for us today and today's luncheon is, the future is never out of reach. So, direct communication with central chakra energy stream from Mars host, one point we failed to achieve. The wireless telecommunications infrastructure and power distribution system, another. The earthquake machine, destroy. Some of these goals have been met with some level of success, but not in the way originally intended. It is regrettable. Why have these Earthmen not been able to replicate the pattern placed into Gustav Eiffel's head by Agent Tesla? Untold billions of dollars and the best minds of science have been in this quest for over 124 years just to replicate the Eiffel Tower. And the partial science streams under the great city have resulted in patterns of art, but not so much as one replicated strut of our goal. How is this possible? Is it corruption, you may ask? And as some have argued, well, we have completed core samples and reforged the seal to submolecular level of perfection, but something essential is missing. Why do our creations fail to flare in the cosmic glow? Why has every attempted installation met with complete and utter failure from the permit stage on to the task of creating the very foundation? Why are we unable to achieve host communication with the Statue of Liberty in New Jersey? The Eiffel Tower that was to be placed in every major city on Earth has not happened. No, not even a second one has ever been completed in the 124 years. How is this possible? Earth's best scientists have tried and tried. They cannot replicate the damn thing. It is impossible, ladies and gentlemen. There is something otherworldly in that design. Some have questioned the role of math and magnets. I say 0 is not the answer to this deadline. It is not the same paradox that confused them with string theory. There is something else essential going on with this tower. The colleague from Venusa makes a good point about painting it red again. I was told directly by process control that duplicate Eiffel Towers would be built. I was promised said towers within my lifetime. I want my tower. I was told there'd be a tower. Why don't I get a tower? I don't know why everybody's looking at me. I want the tower.
Nol.